Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation session. It is Friday morning. On Fridays, our theme is always love. Our teacher for this week has been Carl Jung, and so I have a couple of thoughts from Carl Jung to share with you. His thoughts on love, his explanation or definition of love. And I'll take a moment to give you like a one sentence summary that I got from reading through Carl Jung's views on love. And that one sentence summary would be: describing what love is an almost impossible task. But this is what we know for sure. There is no love without self-love. And it is likely to take some courage to double down on love in a world that insists on dividing people into us versus them. Jesse, a very good morning. Happy Friday. It is so awesome seeing you here. Somebody, good morning. Marcella, good morning. Happy Friday. So happy to have you here. Maggie, good morning. Happy Friday to you. So a few thoughts on love from Carl Jung. Let me just say hello to Matthew. Good morning, Matthew Graham. It's awesome seeing you here. I hope you have a little bit of time to sit down with us. Pat, happy Friday. Awesome having you here too. And Anthony, there we go. We got a full house. Awesome having you all. Right, over to Carl Jung, his thoughts on love. He says, love is like God. Both give themselves only to their bravest knights. He says, I cannot love anyone if I hate myself. Another thought from Carl Jung is, I have again and again been faced with the mystery of love, and I have never been able to explain exactly what it is. The last thought from Carl Jung says, man can try to name love, showering upon it all the names at his command, and still he will involve himself in endless self-deception. If he possesses a grain of wisdom, he will lay down his arms in the name of and name the unknown by the name of God. Like the closest thing that Carl Jung could get to describe love is simply as God. I've always felt that the closest we can come to describing love is something like, I recognize a part of me in you. I recognize my own humanness in you, and I can see so clearly that whatever I do to you, I do to myself. The bad, but really also the good. I am not separate from anyone. So this is our Friday morning meditation on love. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you reach your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. Every time you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your own full body breathing, I would love for you to be as open and as playful with this experience today as possible. Lean into the visualizations of the experience, because the more clearly you can visualize, the lower your brain waves go, which gives you more access to your own subconscious. Take a look around your circle to all these beautiful humans sitting in a circle, breathing along with you. Bodies rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm. And see if you're able to recognize the background behind these beautiful humans. Where in the world is our circle sitting? And if you were to drop your hand to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you smell and what do you hear? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your face? take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles. Forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left and lean your upper body over to the right. Think about dropping your right ear closer towards your right hip. And then dropping your left ear closer towards your left hip. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we are able to at least, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then we'll do the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, really feel into your body and feel how softness slowly settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, you really are welcoming yourself home. You are your home. And in your circle, sitting here with you, we are all welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. Again, I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as possible. Allow your body to show you whatever experience it is having. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want you to fill the balloon inside your belly as big as you ever have before. Make your inhale so deep that it really feels like it's your belly filling up and expanding to 100%. And as you hold your breath with this belly full of air, Pay attention to the sensation that you feel in your body. What sensation do you become aware of as you hold your breath? Take your next big breath. I want you to feel it again with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Take a breath so deep that the balloon in your belly expands to its maximum capacity. And while you hold that breath in your core with an expanded belly, become aware of what sensation can you feel in your core as you hold your breath. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into the world around you. Lean into a little bit of imagination. And just imagine that the sensation you feel in your belly as you hold your breath is where that portal opens and light flows into you. Create an image of that. What would it look like to see light enter your body? What would it feel like? Take your next big breath. Place your hand over that spot where you feel the light enter your body. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, Ask that light to grow. Ask it to become more. Feel it in your body. Take your next big breath. Place your other hand over your heart, or perhaps that's already where you felt it. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, feel the light flow up into your heart. What would it look like and what would it feel like if light flowed through your heart, all around your heart, to envelop your heart in an orb of bright light? Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts. And behind their hands, you can see how light is ready to burst out of their chests. They're each ready to share light with the world around them. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness to flow in and settle in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. It is time for you to stand up from your spot in the circle and be the portal of love that flows into the world. Taking a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. You place your hands on her head, and there is a surge through your heart. It's a little bit like placing your hand in a fire hose and feeling inside the pulsing. There is this pulsating through your heart. Love and light runs and streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You feel that connection in your heart. You take another step towards your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on his head, there is again that surge through your heart. It runs in streams over his head, over his face, over his body, and his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you feel that. You can feel that connection to your heart. Make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on their heads and just pouring out love. Making your way back to your spot, you take your seat again, and it is your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, feel the first pair of hands being placed on your head, and a waterfall of love comes down on you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it there. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you, another pair of hands get placed on your head, and again a waterfall of love is poured over you, hitting you right in your open heart. And feel it. Feel it right there. And as more and more love gets poured over you, I'd love for you to join me in opening your hands, turning your palms upwards, and being the embodiment of receiving. As another pair of hands get placed on your head and more love is poured over you, please say this along with me if you can. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am. There's nothing I have to first fix, first change, or first prove. I am good enough, just as I am. For a moment, please try this exercise. Step out of yourself completely. Take a step backwards and look at you. Look at this human sitting here, really just trying. Place your hands on this head, and let's do this again as you speak to you. You are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. Say that to yourself. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. And you are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first fix, first prove. Just as you are good enough. You are enough. Say it to yourself one more time. You are enough. We've all made our way back to our spots, taken our seats. Our circle is again full, and we can all reach out sideways and take the hands next to us. Feel how this love flows from hand to hand. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together, and today I'll do it slightly differently. While I leave you to do your own 5 easy breaths, I want to read this to you one more time. I recognize a part of me in you. I recognize my own humanness in you too. And I can so clearly see that whatever I do to you, I do to myself. The bad, but really also the good. I am not separate from anyone. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Good morning, Michelle. Happy Friday. Good morning, Nella. Happy Friday. Craig, good morning. It's good to see you pop in with us. Moira, hello. Happy Friday to you. And Ingo, it's always good to see you pop in, man. I hope you feel connected to your heart, to love the whole day today, on this Friday of love. Thank you, Anthony. Hey, Charlene, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you, Sunmoney. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Leshna. And whoever else is in our circle today. Perhaps take a moment. Go through the comments and likes as soon as we're done with this meditation, and remind yourself of who are the human beings that just showered you with love, and maybe drop them an extra heart today. Lots of love to you all. Have a beautiful Friday. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.